In a world grappling with environmental crises and social inequalities, a new breed of brands is emerging. These companies are proving that business can be a force for good. They are challenging the status quo. They are demonstrating that profitability and responsibility can and must go hand in hand. These are not just businesses, they are movements. They are inspiring change. They are offering us a better way forward. Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are two such brands that have captured my attention and admiration. These companies are not simply selling us products. They are selling us a vision of a better future, one where environmental stewardship and social justice are paramount. They are proving that sustainability is not just good for the planet, it's good for business. Patagonia, with its long-standing commitment to environmental activism, has become synonymous with responsible outdoor apparel. Sydney Romantics, a rising star in the sustainable fashion world, is captivating consumers with its commitment to ethical production and community empowerment. Both brands exemplify the power of conscious consumerism. They are demonstrating that our choices have a ripple effect. These companies understand that their impact extends far beyond the products they produce. They recognize that they have a responsibility to the planet, to their workers, and to the communities they serve. They embrace this responsibility with open arms. This is what sets them apart. This is what makes them leaders in the movement for a more just and sustainable future. Patagonia's commitment to the environment is not a marketing ploy. It is woven into the very fabric of the company. From its inception, Patagonia has been a vocal advocate for the protection of wild spaces. The company has donated millions of dollars to grassroots environmental organizations. It has consistently used its platform to raise awareness about critical environmental issues. One of Patagonia's most impactful initiatives is its Worn Wear program. This program encourages customers to repair, reuse, and recycle their Patagonia gear. This initiative directly combats the fast fashion culture of disposable clothing. It promotes a more sustainable approach to consumption. Patagonia also offers repairs on its products, extending their lifespan and reducing waste. But Patagonia's commitment goes beyond just reducing its own environmental footprint. The company actively campaigns against harmful industries and practices. They have taken a strong stance against the development of new oil pipelines. They are vocal advocates for the protection of public lands. They are using their influence to drive systemic change. Patagonia recognizes that protecting the planet is not just good for business, it's essential for our survival. Their unwavering dedication to environmental activism serves as a model for businesses around the world. They are proving that a commitment to sustainability is not a burden. It is an opportunity to innovate, to inspire, and to create a better future for all. Sydney Romantics is a shining example of how style and sustainability can coexist. The brand is committed to using eco-friendly materials. They prioritize ethical production practices. They are dedicated to reducing their environmental impact at every stage of the supply chain. Sydney Romantics uses organic cotton, recycled materials, and low-impact dyes in its clothing. They partner with factories that prioritize fair labor practices and safe working conditions. They are transparent about their supply chain, allowing consumers to make informed choices. What truly sets Sydney Romantics apart is its dedication to empowering women. The brand works with women's cooperatives in developing countries. They provide training and employment opportunities. They help women build better lives for themselves and their families. Sydney Romantics embodies the idea that fashion can be a force for good. They are proving that style and sustainability are not mutually exclusive. They are demonstrating that ethical production can lead to beautiful, high-quality products. They are inspiring a new generation of conscious consumers. Both Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are united in their commitment to quality and durability. They understand that creating long-lasting products is essential to reducing waste. They reject the fast fashion model of cheaply made, disposable clothing. They invest in high-quality materials and craftsmanship. Patagonia's products are renowned for their durability. They are built to withstand the rigors of outdoor adventures. Their commitment to quality is evident in every stitch and seam. Patagonia understands that investing in durable products is not only good for the environment, it's good for their customers. Sydney Romantics shares this commitment to quality. Their garments are designed to last. They use timeless designs and durable fabrics. They want their customers to cherish their pieces for years to come. This focus on quality over quantity is a refreshing departure from the throwaway culture that has become all too pervasive. By creating products that are built to last, Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are challenging consumers to rethink their relationship with material goods. They are encouraging us to invest in quality over quantity. They are helping us to break free from the cycle of consumption and waste. They are promoting a more mindful approach to fashion and to life. Section 5. Investing in people and the planet. Fair labor and ethical sourcing. Patagonia and Sydney Romantics recognize that their responsibility extends beyond the environment. They are committed to fair labor practices and ethical sourcing. They understand that the people who make their products are just as important as the environment in which they are made. Patagonia is a certified B Corporation. This means that they meet rigorous social and environmental standards. They are committed to paying their workers a living wage. They provide safe working conditions. They support the well-being of their employees. Sydney Romantics shares this commitment to ethical production. They partner with factories that share their values. They ensure that their workers are treated fairly and with respect. They are committed to transparency and accountability throughout their supply chain. By prioritizing fair labor practices and ethical sourcing, Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are raising the bar for the entire industry. They are proving that it is possible to create beautiful, high-quality products while also treating workers fairly and protecting the environment. They are setting a new standard for ethical business practices. Section 6. Building community, shared values, shared action. Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are not just brands, they are communities. They have cultivated loyal followings of customers who share their values. They engage with their communities through events, activism, and social media. Patagonia actively encourages its customers to get involved in environmental activism. They provide resources and information on how to make a difference. They host events and workshops that bring together like-minded individuals. They believe that collective action is essential for creating a more sustainable future. Sydney Romantics fosters a sense of community by supporting women and girls. They partner with organizations that empower women through education and entrepreneurship. They create a space for women to connect and support each other. Both brands recognize that building community is not just good for business, it's essential for creating meaningful change. They understand that by coming together, we can amplify our voices and create a more just and sustainable world. Section 7. The power of choice. Voting with our wallets. Every time we make a purchase, we are casting a vote. We are voting for the kind of world we want to live in. When we choose to support brands like Patagonia and Sydney Romantics, we are voting for environmental sustainability, social justice, and ethical business practices. We are sending a message to the marketplace that we demand better. We are showing that consumers have the power to drive change. We are demonstrating that our choices matter. By supporting ethical brands, we are investing in a better future for all. Choosing to buy from sustainable brands is not always easy. It can be more expensive. It can require more research. But it is a choice worth making. It is a choice that aligns with our values. It is a choice that makes a difference. Section 8. A call to action. Embrace sustainable brands. Embrace a better future. The time for complacency is over. The environmental and social challenges we face are too great. We must act now. We must demand better from the brands we support. We must choose to align ourselves with companies that share our values. Patagonia and Sydney Romantics are leading the way. They are showing that business can be a force for good. They are demonstrating that sustainability is not a sacrifice. It's an opportunity to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. Let us follow their lead. Let us support brands that are committed to environmental stewardship, social justice, and ethical business practices. Let us vote with our wallets. Let us embrace a better future. Thank you for joining me in this conversation. Together, we can make a difference.